गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। आज का वीडियो उन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए है जो दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट का एसपीए का टाइपिंग एग्जाम क्लियर कर चुके हैं और अब स्किल टेस्ट की वो तैयारी में है। और अब उनको अपनी जो स्पीड है उसको बरकरार रखना है और बहुत ज़्यादा स्पीड उनको अपनी बनानी है। जितनी एग्जाम में रिक्वायर्ड है उससे थोड़ी ज़्यादा उनको स्पीड बनानी पड़ेगी। और जो जो राजस्थान हाई कोर्ट की तैयारी कर रहे हैं उनके लिए भी आज इस वीडियो में एक डिक्टेशन रहेगी और एक डिक्टेशन रहेगी दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट के लिए। और दोनों ही फ्लक्चुएशन पे रहेंगी। पहले लिखेंगे हम दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट की, उसके बाद लिखेंगे हम राजस्थान हाई कोर्ट की जो 90 WPM है। सो पहले दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट की डिक्टेशन के लिए जो स्टूडेंट हैं, बी रेडी। Start. India, the second most populous country in the world, has long grappled with the challenges posed by its massive population. The issue of population growth has not only garnered the attention of policymakers but has also found resonance in various legal judgments. This article explores the legal aspects related to population in India, discussing key judgments and the challenges associated with managing the country's burgeoning population. India's population issue is intricately linked with its legal framework and policy initiatives. The Indian Constitution, under Article 47 of the Directive Principles of State Policy, mandates the state to improve public health and control population growth. Over the years, several laws, policies, and programs have been formulated to address the issue, such as the National Population Policy 2000 and the Family Planning Indemnity Scheme 1965. Para. This landmark judgment established the basic structure, doctrine, and reinforced the principle that the government has the authority to enact laws to promote population control for the greater welfare of the nation. In this case, the Supreme Court emphasized the importance of maternal health and upheld a woman's right to reproductive health. The judgment highlighted the need for safe and affordable healthcare services for women, including access to family planning. This case pertained to the use of a property for commercial purposes in a residential area. The court observed that unregulated urbanization could cause population growth and environmental challenges, emphasizing the need for plant development. Para. Overcrowding and urbanization. India's rapid urbanization has led to overcrowding in cities, straining resources and infrastructure. This poses challenges to housing, sanitation, and healthcare, necessitating effective urban planning and management. Ensuring access to quality healthcare, especially for maternal and reproductive health, remains a challenge. High maternal mortality rates and inadequate family planning services hinder efforts to control population growth. Population control measures need to be mindful of socio-economic disparities. Vulnerable populations, such as those in poverty or from marginalized communities, must be included in policies to prevent inequality from exacerbating population related challenges. Lack of education and awareness about family planning methods contributes to unchecked population growth. Promoting comprehensive sex education and increasing awareness about contraception are vital components of effective population management. Para. A burgeoning population puts significant pressure on natural resources and the environment. Balancing economic growth with environmental sustainability is crucial to ensure a secure future for India. Technology can play a pivotal role in population management, such as through telemedicine, digital health records, and mobile apps that disseminate information about family planning methods. Para. Women's empowerment and gender equality are integral to population control. Providing women with education, employment opportunities, and the autonomy to make reproductive choices can positively impact population growth. Strengthening healthcare infrastructure, investing in healthcare infrastructure, particularly in rural areas, can improve access to family planning services and reduce maternal mortality rates. Innovative policy approaches combining incentives with awareness campaigns, implementing effective urban planning, and targeting specific demographic groups can yield innovative solutions to population related challenges. India's population challenge has legal implications that extend to issues of public health, women's rights, urban planning, and environmental sustainability. Landmark judgments and legal provisions underscore the importance of addressing population growth while upholding individual rights and welfare. To effectively manage the population, India needs a holistic approach that combines legal frameworks, policies, and initiatives with technological advancements, women's empowerment, and improved healthcare infrastructure. Balancing population growth with sustainable development is a complex yet essential endeavor for India's future. चलिए, ये आपको लगेगा कि 5 मिनट से ज़्यादा में बोली गई है, बट जब एग्ज़ाम में आप कैलकुलेट करेंगे वर्ड्स का और जो इन वर्ड्स का कैलकुलेशन करेंगे, तो ये वर्ड जो मार्क किए गए हैं ये उससे भी ज़्यादा आते हैं एग्ज़ाम के हिसाब से। तो ये स्पीड 110 से आपको ज़्यादा ही लगेगी और थोड़ा सा इसमें ग्रामर कम है, वर्ड्स ज़्यादा हैं, तो आपको टफ भी लग सकता है। तो 1 से 2 बार 3 बार इसको लिखने का प्रयास करें। और नए वर्ड हैं, बहुत सारी डिक्टेशन के वर्ड एक डिक्टेशन में कवर करना, ये समझ लीजिए कि आपको बहुत सारे पैसेज, एक कंक्लूजन मिल जाएगा बहुत सारे पैसेजेस का। तो आप इसको लिखें, ये स्पीड आपको ज़्यादा ही लगने वाली है 110 से, जबकि आपको जो मार्क किया है उसमें आपको लगेगा कि 110 से कम है। तो आप इसका ध्यान रखें, लेकिन लिखें इसको, आपको स्पीड ज़्यादा लगे तब भी आप इसको लिखें। अब हम लिखेंगे राजस्थान हाई कोर्ट की 90 WPM की, और उसमें भी फ्लक्चुएशन रहेगा, तो आपको ध्यान से लिखनी है। सो बी रेडी फॉर द डिक्टेशन। स्टार्ट। The dowry system, a deeply ingrained social issue, has plagued Indian society for centuries. It involves the practice of giving substantial gifts, often including cash, property, or valuable goods, to the groom's family by the bride's family as part of the marriage arrangement. While the dowry system was outlawed in India through the Dowry Prohibition Act of 1961, the practice continues to persist in various forms, leading to social and legal challenges. Over the years, several legal judgments have sought to address this issue and provide justice to victims. This essay delves into the dowry system's legal context, significant judgments, and the ongoing battle against this harmful practice. Para. The Dowry Prohibition Act of 1961 marked a significant step in combating the dowry system. The act aimed to eradicate the tradition of giving and receiving dowries, considering them as a form of social evil. It declared the acceptance, demand, or giving of dowry as an offense punishable by imprisonment and a fine. Despite the legislation, the dowry system has persisted, taking on newer, more subtle forms that make prosecution challenging. Para. Several landmark legal judgments have sought to address the issue of dowry and empower victims. Here are a few noteworthy cases. This case emphasized that the demand for dowry is a continuous process, and the death of the bride due to harassment for dowry could lead to the husband being charged under Section 304B of the Indian Penal Code, which deals with dowry deaths. In this case, the Supreme Court clarified that a presumption of dowry death arises only when the prosecution establishes the existence of cruelty or harassment for dowry and the death occurred within 7 years of marriage. The judgment reiterated that the onus of proving innocence is on the accused in dowry cases, shifting the burden of proof from the prosecution to the defense. While not directly about dowry, this case highlighted the misuse of Section 498A of the IPC, cruelty by husband or his relatives, by unscrupulous parties to falsely implicate family members. The court directed the police to not arrest accused without proper investigation. This case recognized that not every death occurring in a matrimonial home can be considered a dowry death. The prosecution must prove a direct link between the death and harassment for dowry. Efforts to eradicate the dowry system involve a combination of legal measures, social awareness campaigns, economic empowerment programs for women, and changes in societal attitudes. While progress has been made, the complete eradication of the dowry system remains a complex and ongoing challenge in India. Despite legal measures and judgments, the dowry system persists due to deep rooted societal norms, economic disparities, and inadequate implementation of laws. While laws like the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005 and the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 aim to address related issues, the dowry system's eradication requires a comprehensive approach. Raising awareness about the legal consequences of demanding and giving dowry can help curb the practice. Mass media, educational institutions, and community organizations should work together to change mindsets. The authorities must ensure that laws are implemented effectively, establishing special courts to handle dowry related cases and providing training to law enforcement officials can improve the situation. Providing legal aid and counseling services to victims of dowry related harassment is crucial. Empowering victims to seek help and report offences is vital in the fight against the dowry system. Education plays a pivotal role in transforming societal norms. Incorporating discussions on gender equality, respect, and the harms of dowry into school curricula can foster change from a young age. Women's financial independence is essential in combating the dowry system, skill development programs, microfinance initiatives, and opportunities for women in the workforce can help reduce dependency on dowry. In conclusion, the dowry system in India remains a complex challenge despite legal interventions and judgments. While the legal framework provides a foundation for combating the practice, addressing deeply ingrained societal norms and economic disparities is equally important. A multifaceted approach involving legal reforms, awareness campaigns, support for victims, education, and economic empowerment is necessary to uproot the dowry system and create a more just and equitable society. Efforts to eradicate the dowry system involve a combination of legal measures, social awareness campaigns, economic empowerment programs for women, and changes in societal attitudes. While progress has been made, the complete eradication of the dowry system remains a complex and ongoing challenge in India. चलिए, ये 720 वर्ड हैं आपके एग्ज़ाम के और ये 738 हैं, यानी कि 20 लगभग 20 वर्ड्स एक्स्ट्रा हैं और लगभग कुछ सेकंड्स भी एक्स्ट्रा हैं 8 मिनट में। तो ये एग्जैक्ट 90 है फ्लक्चुएशन के साथ। और एग्ज़ाम में आप पूछते हैं बार बार कि कैसा पैसेज आएगा, क्या पैसेज का थीम रहेगा। देखिए, ये एक सोशल इशू के ऊपर डिक्टेशन है। आप सपोज करिए कि एक जो ये डिक्टेशन है आपको ये बोली गई है डॉरी सिस्टम के ऊपर, और जो दूसरी है वो है इंडियाज पॉपुलेशन। तो एक सोशल इशू है, सोशल इशू एक जनरल इशू है, प्लस उसके ऊपर जो लीगल जजमेंट्स है, जो लीगल फ्रेमवर्क्स हैं, जो लीगल वर्ड्स उसमें कंबाइन करने हैं उसको कंबाइन किया गया। तो इसी तरह की डिक्टेशन आपको तैयारी करनी चाहिए। अगर आप दोनों तरह से कर रहे हैं तो लीगल भी अलग करिए और जनरल भी अलग से करिए, और दोनों को मिक्स करके भी आप तैयारी कर सकते हैं। सो लिखिएगा डिक्टेशन को, आप बताइएगा कैसा आपका फीडबैक रहा। और कोई अगर वर्ड समझ में नहीं आए, कोई डाउट हो तो कमेंट बॉक्स में छोड़ सकते हैं, या फिर टेलीग्राम चैनल पे भी आप बता सकते हैं। तो मिलते हैं किसी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में।